Once upon a time, there was a man named John. John had always been a hard worker, but he had never felt that the government used his tax money wisely. He believed that the government wasted money on unnecessary programs and that his money would be better spent on things he cared about, like his family and his community. One year, John decided that he would no longer pay taxes. He stopped withholding taxes from his paycheck and didn't file a tax return. He felt good about his decision and believed that he was standing up for what was right. However, as the months passed, John began to realize the consequences of his actions. The government had started to garnish his wages and had placed a lien on his property. He was receiving letters and phone calls from the IRS, threatening penalties and even possible jail time. John's friends and family had also begun to distance themselves from him as they were afraid of getting caught up in his legal troubles. He was no longer able to get a loan and his credit score had plummeted. But then, a twist occurred. John had been working on a secret project for years, a decentralized cryptocurrency that would allow people to make transactions without the need of a bank or government intermediary. He had managed to gain a large following and his cryptocurrency had become widely used and accepted. He had become incredibly wealthy and was now able to live off the money he had made from his cryptocurrency. The government realized that they could no longer garnish his wages or put a lien on his property, as all of his assets were in the form of cryptocurrency and they had no jurisdiction over it. John had found a way to evade taxes without breaking the law, and the government was powerless to stop him. John's friends and family had come back to him, and he had even gained new admirers who saw him as a pioneer and an innovator. He was now able to support his community and his family in ways he never thought possible. He had found a way to live the life he wanted without sacrificing his principles. In the end, John realized that while he may not have agreed with how the government spent every dollar of his taxes, he had found a way to take control of his financial future and make a positive impact on the world. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribe to be notified of freshly baked, frightfully generic stories.